Yeah, it's doing that again. That's weird. I just did 2 hours on Stephen Avery project, and so now I've come over here to talk about it, and I didn't even notice it when I did the live before. My bottom bar where to end the video, stop and then post it, it's all gone. It's not there. That's weird. So, not going to read her filing. I am here just if people want to discuss it, because it took me 2 hours on Stephen Avery project to read her filing. So, yeah, not going to read those again. Hello, Janine. All right, looking at her exhibits too. I haven't looked at her exhibits yet. So this is just open forum. Anybody want to discuss anything? What is this? Map overview of evidence in gravel pits. Oh, a necklace? It's sideways on here. And hello, Becky, and hello, Shelly. And before anybody asks who am I, because I'm asked it a million times, I'm Jax West. I run Stephen Avery Project and MAM Gossip and others. I am not family member. I do not talk to the family. I am just a supporter. So I'm looking at this picture. Overview of evidence in gravel pits. Shotgun shells, 4 green shotgun shells, an arrow, rifle shells, 30-06 rifle shells, cadaver dog alert. And if you want to get the look at stuff yourself, you can go on Kathleen's page. They're all there. And then she's got stuff in a Dropbox. So, where you can go over the 27 exhibits, which I haven't looked at any of them yet, because I was home, or I wasn't home. I was at a meeting at a courthouse. And so I got home and just read her filing, didn't read through it first. That was the first I had read it. So, and I haven't looked at any of the exhibits yet. Becky says, I know the state has to file in 30 days, but what is next? Then you have to wait for the court. And I don't know if they have a time limit. So, but I can never keep that stuff all straight. But I do plan on, if there is a trial of any kind, hearing, whatever, that I'll go up to Manitowoc and try and go in for that. So, who knows? And Leah, thank you for all you do to keep us updated. Well, and thank you for all you guys too, because you guys find stuff and post stuff that I don't know about. So, good afternoon, September. So I'm on here for just a little bit because, yeah, I was just on Stephen Avery Project for 2 hours to go over all of that. I did post a video here, so you can watch that if you want, where I read through her entire filing. Diana says, whose male blood was found on a rock in a gravel pit area, right? Inquiring minds would like to know. So let me just summarize the filing. It's just all on those bones. So again, talking about that, the state's narrative the whole time was Stephen killed her at his house and burned her behind his house. And they said, don't look at these bones that are all the way over here at this gravel pit. We don't even know if they're human. We don't know what those bones are. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Stephen's guilty. So, but then why in 2011 did they give these bones that aren't Teresa to her family, and you're not allowed to do anything with evidence unless you've talked to Stephen and his attorneys, and that was not done either. So that's another violation. So, and now they talk about that the bones are commingled. So even if you can get access to cremated bones or bones in a box or bones that are, if they buried in a casket or whatever, they're commingled, so they're tainted, so you can't use them. So they destroyed that evidence. So, yeah, the tire tracks, Leanne. What file was that? Well, it's a video, so I wouldn't be able to see it unless she gives the video to somebody. But she's showing that when they were doing flyovers looking for Teresa on November 4th, there's no tire tracks showing her car back, that her car got there. Yeah, that was the thing that was new in here, Leanne. Tom says, don't look at the bones or me sweating. Sherilyn says, hey again, Jax, you're an amazing woman. Emily says, is there any way we can view the flyover videos? I guess that's all up to Kathleen. And Kathleen works with, she talks with Rolling Stone and Newsweek and John Farrick. So maybe they can get it from her. And that's just an affidavit. But I never care about reading their affidavit. I mean, I guess eventually I will if I have nothing to do at some point of going, oh, let's read these affidavit. What is this? Oh, this is the thing. This is the 8675. Scrolling down. Ugh, I hate when I see Wendy Baldwin's name. Scrolling. Yeah, so in this one, the ledger only goes to 2006. Interesting. But where's the one? I know I've seen it before where it was a Wiegert's signature to sign him out and Karen Hallbach. Okay, and here's pictures of the bone. I know I saw it. Carol Ann Fitzgerald, are you on here? Do you have that? I should have taken a screenshot of it the first time I saw it, because now I'm never able to find it. What is this? No. All right, let me just scroll to your... Jen, yes, she did request a new judge. That's the end thing, the last thing in her big long filing, is she does say that Judge Flower should recuse herself because she was the judge of record when the Hallbacks were suing Stephen for wrongful death. So she does have that in there. Hey, Corey and Maureen. Tracy says, how long will this take? I'm in UK. Your justice system needs updated. Absolutely, Tracy. Our system is freaking horrible. So we've got 30 days for the state to respond to her. And then usually the court, isn't it usually the court has as long as they want? Or not. Sometimes there is a deadline. I don't know. I just know the 30 days right now is what we're waiting for the state's response. So Mickey asking, how long does the courts have? 30 days, because that was in the last filing that Kathleen had 14 days to supplement her motion, which was then due yesterday. And now I believe the state has 30 days from yesterday, because Kathleen did file it yesterday. We just got access to it today, but it was filed yesterday. So yeah, is this just a picture of the Yeah, it's just a picture of the flyover video of the disc. So we need Rolling Stone or somebody to get that video so we can watch it. Ooh, what is this one? Oh, okay. This is another ledger one. I don't know if it's the same ledger one I already clicked on, but all right, that's the one I already clicked on. So what number is this? This is exhibit 14. All right, so exhibit 9. What is this ledger? Oh, this is just listing all the different debris pile. Okay, so there's 8675. I'm just going to continue scrolling. I don't know who keeps, somebody's messaging, email. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, this is still just the latest date on this is 2006, but I'm still scrolling down. What date is that? We're still in 2006. Still scrolling, sorry. I know you're looking at nothing as I'm sitting here scrolling. Come on. Because I'm hoping I'm going to get to this where it has the 2011. No. Dang it. Where's that 2011 thing signed out? Yeah, Mickey, longest 30 days of our life. Poor Steven. Yeah, can you imagine? But when I used to talk to Steve, I say this all the time. He's always so positive and thinking he's getting out right around the corner. It's no biggie. Tom says, do we know what became of Bobby's car? Someone in the other chat made a good point about testing that for Teresa's DNA. It was destroyed. So, and I remember that's been a question of when did he destroy it? But yeah, it was scrapped. That's not suspicious at all. Hi, Cindy. Let me go into, what is this person emailing me on? Saying I've blocked them. Did she email Stephen Avery project? Why is my email taking so long to open? Yeah, okay. What did this person send me? Open. I just wanted to send a quick email. I was watching the live stream when all of a sudden comments were disabled. I'm not sure what happened as the live feed was still going and other people's comments were still going. When I checked the page, it appears all of my comments were disabled. Not sure why or what happened, but I thought I'd let you guys know in case it's some kind of Facebook bug. Keep up the good fight. I guess I'll check back to see if it's still broken. And then they said, well, it looks like you blocked me on Facebook comments, which is a little heartbreaking as I had a few questions I wanted to ask at the end of the video. All of my comments with the videos were deleted. I have no idea why, as I wasn't rude to anyone. I didn't say anything negative to anyone and have never been anything but supportive of your cause. If anyone sees fit to tell me what I supposedly did to be blocked from Facebook comments, I would greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, good luck to you, and I'll try to find other avenues to follow the current news for Stephen. Somebody named Mary Coleman. I don't know. When I'm doing a live, I don't know what's going on. So I guess I'll have to talk to the moderators to see, because I know there were some guilters posting shit while I was going. So I don't know if she was one of them. So hi, Sarah, and hi, Brittany. So, all right, does anybody have anything? If not, again, I'll just summarize and then I'll go because I've got other things I need to do and I haven't eaten yet today, like anybody cares. But so this was just more on how they gave these bones in 2011 to the Hallback family that, according to the state's narrative, could not be Teresa. So If you're giving these bones to the family, then you're admitting they're Teresa. So therefore you're saying Stephen is innocent. So that's where we're at. And she did ask for Judge Flowers to recuse herself. So, but that's just asking her to step down. That's not something that a court will say she has to step down. It's Judge Flowers' pick, I guess. Pick the flowers. Sherry says, go eat. Okay, yeah, and there's somebody saying Bobby's truck was crushed. Cindy says, what about the zipper? Someone saying somewhere that they tore down the garage. Yeah, and I took a picture of the zipper's garage on my first trip up there. But I know, there was at one point that I was really on it was zippers, but it's not. So Cindy, that the new garage doesn't have anything to do with it. Danielle says, have a great day. We care, eat. Yeah. Maureen says, what's what about the coroner? No, I don't know, but that was so sad in seeing part 2 on what was done to that woman. And that, she inevitably lost her job over all this for just trying to do her job. Danielle says, imagine that, Bobby's truck being smashed and Scott's trailer junked. I know, isn't that curiouser and curiouser? So, all right, I'm going to then end this now. I know this wasn't very long, but there's not a whole lot of people on and not a whole lot of people asking questions. So I'm going to go about my business. We will continue to post everything that we find and would like you all to do it as well. Oh, before I go, I didn't do this on Stephen Avery Project. I ran over a dog now with my chair. I wore this shirt knowing I'd be going live today. So, link, shot Kennedy, sweat DNA found on grassy knoll. And then the back, I don't know if you can see the back. This is my boyfriend Jeff's shirt that he made, that he wore when we went and saw the very first Strang and Buting thing up in Milwaukee. Excuse me. There is no link, Emily, to the flyover video. Hopefully she'll give it to somebody so we can see it. But as far as I know, nobody has that. So all we have here in her exhibits is a photocopy of the disc that she has of it. Julie says, Flower Judge doesn't bother to read everything in anything KZ files in regards to Stephen. Bias needs to be recused. Right. Oh, you just posted it, Emily? Where did you post it? Did you just post it in Oh, I don't have a link there. All I see is link to flyover video. All right, get that posted on Gossip then, and not in this, and so we can look at that. So, all right, I'm gonna go. If anything else pops up, we'll go live. We'll post all the articles and everything that come up about this. You're welcome to post the articles too. So, and I have. Oh, it's waiting for approval? Okay, Emily, I'll go in there now if the mods haven't gotten to it already. And I'm going to end this, and for some reason it doesn't have an end video button for me at the bottom, so I just have to refresh the page to try and end it. This is weird. So, all right, I'm out. Think happy thoughts for Stephen.